the dangerous future of The Sims 4. Hello, I'm Demar, and today I'm going to talk about the future of The Sims 4. To specify, I'm going to talk about the future of The Sims 4 itself, not the franchise, the whole The Sims franchise we have today. Well, as we all know, The Sims 5 is on the way, and it was basically confirmed that after the release of this iteration, The Sims 4 will continue to receive content, but judging by the last expansion packs, the quality of the game has decayed a lot. Don't get me wrong, the game is far better now than it was when it got released back in 2014, but if you don't know, the game was released without pools, ghosts, toddlers, and other life simulation features. But that is pretty obvious because they added these features. The more content it gets, the more the game grows and becomes better. But at this point, we are facing three major problems that are making the Sims 4 future quite dangerous. And the first one is the lack of optimization. The first problem was created because of the rushed release of the Sims 4, which was originally meant to be an online game, but because of the failure of SimCity 2013 release, which destroyed their hopes about creating an online game, it was scrapped and was released as the Sims 4 we know today. If you want to know more about this story, I have a whole video talking about it in the description below. Took SimCity a year to rebuild the full game, which justifies why the game lacked a lot of features. In case you don't know, building a game in 1 year is basically impossible. Like, the Sims 4 is taking like forever to build and it's not even complete. They confirmed that we were working on the Sims 5 like in 2018. It's almost 2024 and they're still working on it and it's not finished. Anyway, but the justification for the lag and optimization problems was in the game's foundation. They basically used the online's version coding to build upon The Sims 4, which caused on a terrible performance over time. Because on paper, The Sims Online version wasn't meant to become the standard The Sims game, but because they didn't have time to build like a whole Sims game from the scratch, they had to use the coding of The Sims Online version. Lots of people say they should have postponed the game, which would be the best thing to do, but this kind of decisions is not on the Sims team hands, but we will still talk about this later. They must have gone nights without sleeping because of this, and they deserve more recognition. Anyway, the second point I'm going to talk about is the quality decay. Over the time, it's becoming very notable that they are dividing the packs in lots of portions, so they can sell more, like they did with Cats and Dogs, Horse Ranch, and Cottage Living, that in 2010, you just needed to have one pack. It was called Pets, and you got everything of this. The last straw for me was when Horse Ranch, which is an expansion pack, dressed up as a game pack. Which is a game pack dressed up as an expansion pack, and you can tell me otherwise. I have my theories, and you just go with it. And that just makes me sad because packs that used to have a lot of depth to it now always feel like there is something missing. Like when they announced The Sims 4 for rent, people thought that it would receive a full-on pack containing basically open world, but their jaw dropped when they saw that it was just a City Living 2.0. I could not help but chill out because I was already keeping my hopes down because of the Horse Range disaster, and because open world would be a little too good to be true, just a little trash. Now the worlds are all about like 10 lots each, and the only thing that is getting better over time is create a sim and build and buy mode, and that's why now we have cats players, builders, and simulation players, when back in the day we just used to have Sims players. Everyone played everything, not just create a sim, but I understand why they don't play the live mode, because it is boring as hell without modes. But anyway, the thing here is that EA is getting too comfortable about releasing porn small packs, and that leads to my third point, which is EA's pressure on the Sims team. To wrap up this video, I want to talk about the EA Games company. But first, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video because it is important too. EA is a multi-millionaire company known for cash grabbing their fans. One funny side note, if you search for capitalism on the internet, the first pic that will appear is an EA one. But anyway, I don't think the Sims team is the problem. The problem here is that EA saw that the fans will buy anything from the Sims. After all, the game profits over $1 billion per year, which is insane. So EA is basically in a state that they just want Sims to mass release and mass produce DLC, even if it is below quality, because anything will sell. So stop buying the Sims 4 DLC. Okay, I'm joking. EA, please don't sue me. The only way that EA would stop this cash grab was if Life by You or Paralives or the other upcoming life simulation games were as big as the Sims commercially wise, but honestly, I don't see that coming. To be honest, I'm not getting familiar with this game, and by the preview, Sims 5 looks a lot more pleasing to me. Life by You looks ugly as hell, and Paralives, I think it has more chance of making a big success, but it's also taking forever to release, so I don't know. And I saw lots of fans complaining about Life by You and things like that, so it's already starting with the left foot, not the right foot. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like this video, and stay tuned for future content by me. And bye, Simmers, and have a nice 2024 for anyone who's watching this before the New Year's Eve.